Hello and welcome back to my vlog. This is part 2 of my Hawaii trip where my parents joined us and we're going to be exploring a lot of different food places. I decided to do a voiceover because 95% of this vlog is in Chinese and I just don't have the ability to translate it. Just kidding, I'm just lazy. So here we go. Eric and I decided not to take PTO this trip, so we did spend 8 hours a day indoors to work and didn't have much time to explore outside of Waikiki. I didn't realize that traffic would be so bad after work hours. Driving 20 miles would have taken us over an hour, so we decided to just eat and chill most of the time. Of course, I had to take my parents to Ono Seafood for their first meal in Hawaii. My dad is a big fan of sashimi, so I had a feeling he'll like the poke here. I remember a few years ago when I came to Ono Seafood, they offered different types of fish, but this time they only had tuna. We got the shoyu ahi, spicy ahi, Hawaiian style taco, which is like octopus, and a side of rice. This place is a bit pricier than other poke places, but I'm glad my dad liked it. My mom doesn't really like raw fish, so Eric and her went across the street to get some udon. And after lunch, we got some boba for her. If you know her, you know boba is her favorite thing. For dinner, we decided to stop by Helena's Hawaiian food. To be honest, I didn't love this place a few years ago, so I didn't want to eat here as their main meal, but we got some snacks to let my parents try it out. We got their short ribs, chicken noodle, and fried cod. They make their short ribs on the drier side, so it's kind of like thick beef jerky, but I say that in the best way possible. And then for the second part of dinner, we got some Thai food at this place called Thai Garden. We got the chicken elbow, which I expected half of it to be cartilage, but most of the bites were just chicken, so this is basically popcorn chicken. We also got their pad thai. You can tell it is fresh out of the wok because it's still steaming, and you know I love my food piping hot. We also got the pad see ew, which was the best dish we got here, but my only complaint is that the noodles were sometimes stuck together. Overall, I rate this an 8.5 out of 10. I would recommend this place. Next morning, we got Coco Head Cafe for lunch. I saved this place for my parents because I thought they'll enjoy it since it's Asian fusion brunch style and has thousands of reviews on Yelp. We had to wait for about 10 minutes to get seated, but look at all the decor. My mom wanted to start the intro to this food vlog, so here she is.
OK，好啦，而家我哋嚟到呢個夏威夷呢間餐廳，好得意啊！呢間嘢好旺喎又。佢叫做咩？呢間餐廳叫咩？呢間餐廳叫咩啊？唔知啊。叫咩咧？呢個靚女。Coco 係咪叫啊？Coco Head。Coco Head。
We got the local moco, cornflake French toast with ice cream on top, a side of hash browns in the shape of a pie, cheese, something congee, and bibimbap that I forgot to show. Not gonna lie, I had high expectations for this place based on their ratings on Yelp, and it disappointed me a little bit. The ambiance was cute, but the food was just alright. For dinner, we went to this katsu place at the end of the Waikiki strip called Ginbyon. I made reservations beforehand because the line is supposedly long, and we actually got to sit in a more spacious area saved just for reservations. They gave us some sesame seeds that we needed to grind ourselves, which made the sauce extra aromatic. We got the cream crab croquet for appetizer. I thought the cream flavor was overshadowing the crab, so I probably won't get this again, but they fried it extremely well. The breadcrumb batter was extremely crispy and the inside was still steaming hot. We got the most popular dish here called specialty Korebuta Porkloin Katsu. The reason why it is a specialty because supposedly the meat is a bit fattier and juicier. We also got the regular Porkloin Katsu with curry on the side, and lastly the donburi bowl. To be honest, my favorite thing here is the rice. As a rice connoisseur, I can say they cooked the rice to perfection. For dessert, we walked to get an acai bowl from Vintage Island Coffee. I love the acai bowls here, but I regret not trying their matcha latte or any of their fraps. The next morning, we got some poke and spam musubi for the first part of our lunch. For the second part, we wanted some Asian food and discovered that this noodle street area had a lot of vendors that sold Asian food, including ramen, udon, pho, Chinese noodles, and more. We decided to try some ramen because they had sugamen, which is dipping ramen along with their normal dishes. We got the karaage chicken, which I thought was super good and unique because it had a strong, gingery taste that I love. Because we had poke and spam musubi beforehand, we decided to share a ramen and dipping ramen amongst the four of us. For dinner, we drove an hour to this place called Adela's Country Eatery. Inside, they have a lot of unique desserts that include many different fruit-flavored cakes, like mango cheesecake, guava cheesecake, Okinawan sweet potato hapia pie, and different types of bread. I didn't realize that this place was so popular. We had to wait an hour for our food on a Friday night, and the store didn't even have seats for dine-in, so we had to eat in the car. We got galbi thinking it's the short ribs at barbecue places, but it's actually like pulled pork texture, which was a huge disappointment. On top of that, the portion was huge. We also got the ube special with lechon, stir-fry style, and malunggay pasta, which were the green noodles with fried fish on top. We got 3 items, but it could definitely feed at least 5 to 6 people. This place has a lot of Filipino influence with an Hawaiian twist, which was definitely unique and creative. But the stir-fried noodles were a little bland for my salty ass, so I rated it a 6 out of 10. We got so much food that we only finished less than half of it. The next morning, we visited Northshore for the day and had to get Giovanni's. We got the classic shrimp plate and a garlic hot dog. Because there weren't any other options, Eric also got some galbi and sweet and sour shrimp at the food truck next door. I was shocked that we didn't have to wait in line for that long. Last time I went, I had to wait an hour to get our food, but this time it only took maybe less than 30 minutes. To be honest, I don't love Giovanni's, but I had to come again to let my parents try. I feel like they could have done more with the shrimp, like deep fry or even pan fry it, but it seems like they just boiled it and put some oil and garlic over it. And the rice was super mushy. Later that night, we went out to get some drinks at this Tiki Bar next to our hotel. The vibes here were great, and we got the whole view of the Waikiki beach. I got the lava flow, which was like a pina colada with strawberry puree. It was quite strong but delicious. And then we stopped by Maui Brewing Company, where I introduced my mom to a mojito and a lemon drop. She's a lightweight like me, so the mojito was her drink. For the last meal of our Hawaii trip, we got some Thai food again at this place called King of Thai Boat Noodles. We got the soft shell crab salad, pad thai, this duck dish over rice, and pad kimao. I thought the salad was a little too salty, but I would give this place a solid 9 out of 10. I was a little tipsy at this point, so everything tasted better, but I'll definitely come again. And that's a wrap on all the food adventures in Hawaii. I'm so excited to go back to see my girl. Thank you for watching.